This is the review for the DLCs of Fallout New Vegas. Part 1, Dead Money. Now you can see I'm wearing the jumpsuit. The Dead Man or Dead Money jumpsuit. There you go. And I'm wielding the Hollow Rifle, which is the new unique weapon that you use in this DLC. So I will take you where this DLC starts. Alright, let's talk about the positive sides of this DLC. First of all, it's an interesting story with a great background. Like, I got really into it when I started playing it, cause like you were like in mishmash, like, oh, what's gonna happen next, and then you do this and that. Like, you just thought it was gonna be like simple, just break into the vault and that's it. But it's not. It's more complicated than that. So this is where you start off. You get a radio signal, which I'll put right now. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Yeah. Second plus side is that it has interesting weapons, and they're pretty strong as hell too. Let me tell you about that. Like, as you can see, I'm wielding the Hollow Rifle, which is a pretty badass weapon. Sierra Madre, as you can see, the Hollow Rifle is a pretty badass weapon, along with the other weapons, which is the automatic rifle, which is like mostly based on the standard issue from the military in the United States, which is the Browning automatic rifle bar, and it's pretty goddamn strong. You can see its damage of 50 with just the upgrade, and 371 damage per second, which is just one burst causes that much damage in VATS. So you got a bear trap fist. You just punch somebody, you just clamp them. Clamp that son. You got your little cosmic knife, little new knife. Apparently it was a big thing back in the day, like, it was new revolutionized sort of knife. You got your clean, as you can see it's cleaner. Superheated, you can see it's glowing, you can heat it up. The police pistol. It's a fun little pistol, I like it. And the throwing spear, it's alright. Then you got the armor that you get, which is pretty unique armor. This one's pretty cool, it looks pretty cool. Then you get Dean's, if you've seen like a lot, mostly in the casino, there's a guy called Dean Domino, and that guy ends up in Dead Money DLC. He's a pretty little, he's obsessed with music. Where is he? No, well, there's no poster of him here. But yeah, he's pretty obsessed with his music, and like, you end up taking his clothes at the end. Like, this is Father Elijah's robes. These are the robes that the guy that like basically trapped you here and forced you by your life to freaking kidnap something. This is like the Sierra Madre armor. And the reinforced version. Like, I'm a guy, it won't show me wearing like a different kind of Vera costume, it just like shows me that way. And yeah, this place is really challenging. I gotta tell you that, it's really challenging. I ended up dying like a couple of times. Oh, nudity. No. I ended up dying like a big amount of times in this game, like so many times, mostly because of the beeping sound. Yeah. The quests are pretty ram-packed. Like there's like, I see, like, I forgot, it's been a long time since I played it, since December of last year. But I say it's been like 15 quests maybe in it. I forgot, maybe less. They're pretty challenging though. That made it fun as hell. That made it pretty fun. And you get more casino playability. Yes, for all of you who like wanted to play casino but you couldn't because then you got kicked out. Well, there you go. You can play casino here, but you don't get money. You get Sierra Madre trips, which is different. The ending is very satisfying. Let me tell you. You get two kinds of endings. You either get the ending where you either decide to kill Elijah, or you could just trap him in there for life, and that's freaking messed up. The downside of this one is like I'm used to Fallout 3, like every DLC having a unique weapon, like a unique version of the unique weapon. And this one, there isn't one. There's just the weapon. There's no uniqueness to it. Like there's no, let's say the Browning one. There's no like another one named different. Like say like the Brown Noser or something. And the thing that pissed me off was there was many enemies. I'll show you how they look like. This is what the enemies look like. It's not a mod. You get it from the DLC, but this is what the enemies look like. Exactly like this. You just creep around like that. That's like the part that like really like made me mad. There was like only more of them. It would have been more fun, but there isn't. And that sucks. Oh, I won. Bad thing about it, you cannot go back. I really wanted to go back to the Sierra Madre, but when I found out you couldn't, I was like, oh, no way. I'm not going back. Crap. And this DLC, like last 3+ sides to it is that it forces you to use your skills because you only got a limited amount of resources. Like you got to use these things and find the Sierra Madre shapes and buy stuff like ammo, unless you like randomly find it, which will be like really hard. And yeah, it's pretty hard. So meanwhile, I'm gonna show you some combat with these weapons. But I gotta say, pretty fun DLC. And what's the best thing about it? It raises your level cap by 5. So like if there's some of you who are like, I reached level 30, some of my skills are down. No. Congratulations. Downloading this DLC will give you a 5+ level cap. So now you can up your ante. Some tips that I would give for this DLC would be you gotta have your skills. Oh, sorry there. Burp. Skills to 100. You gotta have. Oh, no distractor. You gotta have your skills to 100. You got like skills of 100. Like I would say either gun skill would be gun skills, sneak skills, science skills, and speech skills. At least speech is like a 270. It's not really a big thing here. As you can see, the Browning, like it just holds a freaking wreck load. You can see how bad this thing goes. Show you a little hollow rifle action. It's pretty fun, I gotta say that. I like the DLC. Little, it's like a hollow bullet, but it's different than the standard ones. So yeah, cause mostly sneak is a really big thing is this DLC. I gotta say that. Really, why? Because you gotta be sneaking around mostly with these ghost people. That's what they're called. Those suckers will, like, they won't die. You gotta literally dismember them. I don't know why. Like every time you knock them out, like you gotta either like dismember them or like shoot them right in the head and make sure their head blows off, or else they'll just get knocked out for a while. And they'll come back. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, this DLC, I recommend you buy it. It's pretty fun. Missed. But yeah, I recommend you get this DLC. It's a ton of fun and you'll enjoy yourself. One thing bad about it is that there wasn't more mods. Like I wanted this to have like an extended magazine, but to each their own. So yeah, this has been Foxy Grandma. This has been the review, and if I had to compare it with the DLC from Fallout 3, it would have to be Point Lookout. And which one would win? I'd say Point Lookout. Why? Because Point Lookout had bigger atmosphere. But why am I comparing it? Because they both had like the same kind of like environment. It was hazardous, and it was interesting. So yeah, it's a good DLC, but like compared to the Fallout 3 Point Lookout, it's not close. So yeah, so this has been Foxy Grandma. As I said again, review. I recommend you get it. I'm not giving it a number rating. I'm just recommending it. If you do want to get it or not, I recommend you get it. It's pretty fun. So this has been Foxy Grandma, and repeating it a third time, thank you for watching. Remember to comment, like, subscribe. I love getting subscribers because that makes me more amped to get more videos out there. So thank you, and the next review for the next DLC, which will be Honest Hearts, will come next. Thank you.